tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here is the wrestler/grappler, the Team Serra-Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop it. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and
great timing on that double leg. Big ground and pound.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, he's got his back.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, nice. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
Right to the knee on belly.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Dvalishvili.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, Volkanovski's got the full mount. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
And now he's in side control.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
It's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Dvalishvili gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. So Alexander Volkanovski putting it all together on the world's biggest stage as usual, and the wrestling has been a big factor in this one.
Yeah, the wrestling's led the dance for him. For so long, we thought that Alexander Volkanovski was just a wrestler. And he went away from that and did other things. But tonight, you see that he does have the ability to control fights using that skill. He's an amazing fighter, John. And once again, we see why he's the best.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, Volkanovski's back in full mount. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Final seconds here. Volkanovski's back to the side control now. Round 2 straight ahead.
Great work.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Pretty good stuff getting that kick home.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. So if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change level. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Dvalishvili's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. That was a slick transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Now he's going full mount.
Volkanovski's in half guard. 3 minutes to go. Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Right into side mount. Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passes the half.
And right into side control.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Nice job by him defensively there. Back and forth we go. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, Superman punch is good. Under a minute to go in the round. Nice. Nicely done. Able to check that kick as well. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique, great position, great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Straight punch. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice leather change. He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. In the half guard, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Making all these shots count. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game. Changing the position.
Oh, Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkanovski. Moving to his left now.
That was nice strike.
Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice leg kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice punch lands.
Dvalishvili gets caught by the inside leg kick. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. 30 seconds to go.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Volkanovski.
Big right hook there by Champ.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Dvalishvili getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, Volkanovski's right back to the full mount. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. Well, he's got his back now.
Nice. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Good work, guys.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, big elbow.
In the half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Dvalishvili's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
That was nice.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. And that left hook landed on the button. Takedown defense holds up.
The fighters separate. Beautiful combination with the hands there.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy.
He's doing a great job.
All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, look pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighters. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. He passed the half guard.
Dvalishvili, ground and pound from half guard now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Dvalishvili's has got full mount now. Seconds left. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Leg kick lands there for Dvalishvili.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Nice job to land the front kick there by Volkanovski.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, there's the single.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Volko. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, has the guard closed here. He's having his way with him here. Volkanovski's back in full mount.
Nice transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, Volkanovski's back into full guard. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Side control now. Nicely done.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters make a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Dvalishvili's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telling Dvalishvili's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Get the ball here. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here. 15 seconds. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-47, 48-47, and 49-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of